Hey everyone, this is Game Room. I'm Chris. That's Ben, and that's Joe.
Hello.
Ben really hasn't been up to anything lately.
No.
So how you
Got
guys
some
doing?
Warhammer stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you've been. Oh man, uh, Ben's been playing, proxying Warhammer stuff for how long now?
Well, I've
Before,
been practicing that Venerable Dreadnought for like a month.
yeah, I
Long
think
time.
I think you played with Steven with it, and you kind of just started using things
It's
to,
super strong.
yeah. So for those of you that don't know, Ben went to Worlds,
hmm
and he came in tied for third or fourth, however you view it. But
I
uh,
was not tied. No.
that's what they say on the
I was
website.
third.
You were third, okay. But Ben had an
If
interesting
Alex wants to play me for third, he can. I'll happily play him anytime.
anytime, anywhere, any place. Um,
Yep.
Did you put out the notifications?
yeah, I put it out to. Uh, I didn't put it on Discord, but can you do that for me real quick? Because I can't switch.
I guess.
I can do it.
All
Give
right.
me a sec.
Oh, never get sick. By the way, guys, it's not fun.
Apparently, this last couple of months or weeks have been the weeks to get sick. This is not just you guys.
Yeah,
A lot of
It's
people I've been
always
talking
like
to.
the winter, heading into winter blues, right?
yeah. Oh,
I mean, changing the seasons gets pretty rough. So,
yeah. Oh,
where are you posting it, Ben?
Discord once I copy and paste.
Beat you there.
Okay. I'll post it in this one.
Oh, go ahead.
it's a competition.
No, that's called teamwork.
It makes the dream work.
Okay, ta-da.
We did it. We got there, folks. We can do this. We are a cohesive unit.
All right. So,
All right, let's start smack talking people.
Ben's taking no prisoners. So
Um,
Ben ran through our channel, beating us with his team.
Beat everyone apart from Lucan with that team.
Yeah.
Stupid Lucan.
why don't you, Ben? Why don't you regale us with the tales of rounds 1 through 6, please?
So we had 4 rounds of Swiss, best of 1 games, which I'm not used to, which is interesting. They don't really give you a feel for the other person's team, so I did pretty well against everyone's team. Won every game. I think the only real game where I was a little bit nervous was against Arj, who's the guy who won the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
He had the anti-team, so I was kind of used to that. But he kind of was in a tough spot, and he could have saved a bunch of masks to Kate Bishop me next turn. Decided to spend that in trying to do some damage to me because he'd done nothing to me. And then next turn, he should have saved those masks, right? But he was, so I beat that team. Beat Alex's team, who is also in the semi-finals. Beat Patrick's team, and Patrick's team was probably the most interesting. It was my second favorite team of the day. Actually, third after my team.
I knew that was going.
I should say that right. No, my ranking of teams, aside from mine that I saw was probably Luke. I think Lucan just deserves to get best team just because of how ballsy it was. Like crazy. He's a crazy guy, man. To play that team at a Worlds event is just mad.
Yeah.
No Shriek and 7 of your 10 cards are devoted to globals.
That's insane.
Like that's pretty crazy. Like that's pretty ballsy. Anyway, so played Patrick's team, who was the first 2 rounds he kind of blitzed everyone with the Fenthaza shield team. The Fenthaza basically makes all your shield characters have attack equal to their defense, and he had a bunch of control like Bishop, Blob. What else did he have? A bunch of other stuff, and then Dreadnought to like swing through with.
Yeah.
So he had a bunch of control stuff, so his team was really, really interesting, and it was a shame that he kind of did so well in the first 2 rounds because he ended up playing me and Arj in the last 2 games of Swiss. which is tough matchups for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's probably the most interesting team. And then I went to Swiss. Got wiped out by Fixit turn 3 Fixits.
As one does.
Yeah. So they were interesting games. I kind of adapted too slowly, I think. So game 1, he kind of blitzkrieged me. Game 2, I bought some Shrieks, and he kind of struggled against 2 Shrieks. Which I should, if I'd done that game 1, I maybe would have stood a better chance. I might beat him in that game. And then game 3, I bought 3 Shrieks and missed all of them, which is rough. But his team didn't have Shriek and kind of relied on force attacks, force attacking my Shriek. So if you get more than 2 out, or more than 1 out, you can
kind of counter
Shriek fix it, and he can't force attack both through because Black Widow's only once per turn. So it's tough for him. But he deserved to beat me. And then he went into the final with Arj, who beat Alex, who's running a collector team. And just a tough matchup for Lucan because Arj had distraction like most Yanti teams do, in the form of Kate Bishop, I think. And kind of the first 2 games I think were pretty close. I think Lucan got pretty quickly destroyed Arj in game 1. And then game 2, Arj kind of stabilized a bit more, managed to beat him by buying actions. And then game 3, Arj was using the Super M Mimic, which is a really interesting card, and used that to steal Lucan's Fix-It. And then Fix-It killed him by Fix-It, which is pretty cool. So that was the Saturday. And then there was a bunch of stuff going on. I think there was a Golden Age tournament on the Friday, which I didn't do, which is really cool. I think a Nova Cosmic Cube team won it.
Cosmic Cube and anything is probably going to win.
Cosmic Cube and Nova is pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
There was also, I think actually Arj might be running that team, or Lucan was running that team. And then one of the other ones was running Flying Psychics Bard team. So that's pretty nasty. And then the Sunday, there was a Warhammer draft, campaign box draft, which I took part in, and got absolutely destroyed. My team was terrible. Actually, funnily enough, me and Arj were bottom table in the last round of that draft, so we both did terrible. Don't draft, if you're doing a campaign box draft, don't draft Plague Marines. Draft Space Marines, they're just way tankier in draft. Then there was a 10x10 button up in there because I was doing convention stuff. So it was a really fun weekend.
Let's go.
Really high level competitive play. I think everyone there was pretty serious about the tournaments. And I'm pretty annoyed with myself for not playtesting against Fix-It because I probably would have known to buy some Shrieks. But at the same time, even if you told me one person's going to be running a Fix-It team, I probably wouldn't have practiced against it because that team is such a glass cannon. And if he ran against... So I was telling Arj and Lucan, before UK Nats, I was running my Gold Dragon team and I played against Andy Spug, who is the current European Nats champion. And the day before UK Nats, I was practicing against him, and he was running a Fix-It team. And he beat my Gold Dragon team like 20 times in a row. And I was so annoyed about it that I put Kate Bishop onto my Gold Dragon team and took out Ring of Winter.
Whoa.
A terrible decision, which is why I did so badly at UK Nats.
Yeah.
So even if you told me that was a Fix-It team, I would have just been like, yeah, you know what? I'm just not going to worry about it because it's probably not going to do that well. But Lucan ran it, piloted it crazy good, spammed a bunch of globals, and yeah.
I mean, it's really crazy that a father-son team, father-son came in first and second in Worlds for.
Well, they just practice against each other a lot, right?
They have the toughest competition in practice.
No. Well, probably. I mean, they obviously practice well. But I think I had probably a lot of practice against some really good people as well. So thank you to everyone who I kept bothering to practice with.
I like how you.
I'm sorry I couldn't win.
When you were practicing against me, I made 3 different teams. Then none of them did well against you at all. So you helped me make another team, and it held up better. But I had no way to turn the corner on you, and you just always were just about to get to the corner to just blitz me. That's
well, I think that's why my team is really consistent. The Gold Dragon team is very, very consistent, and that I think is what makes it strong. Well, that and the fact that it can go up against Yanti, because I think Yanti is the easiest card to build around and make consistent. I think Gold Dragon's probably second. But yeah, Fix It beats Gold Dragon, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And annoying.
Well, it helps to have that I think that's what really pushes it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was crazy. Like, he was on turn 1, what Lucan was doing was ideally, which he did, I think, all 3 games against me. He Kree-Captain Globaled, Ring of Winter Globaled, and then bought the Fix It turn 1. It's just like,
how do you stop that?
So yeah, I just find that so weird that he was able to consistently get 3 fists.
I think
that's a hard roll.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was. He had Yarnborn as well, which helps, right? Like, that's why.
I mean, wilds get you there too, but I mean, still, like getting a specific combination of those 2 energy types, that's really hard to do with 4 dice.
It's super strong, super strong.
The way I would do it, and I'm not saying Lucan did this, is find the dice that roll fist more consistently, like doing them with water. That's what I would do.
I definitely think that he didn't do that in every game. He did it against. I think he did it in every game against me. I might just be like trying to make myself feel better, right? But I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But in other games, I know he didn't like. Interestingly enough, for Lucan, he lost his first game again because I think he set up badly, and I think he had a bit of a misplay. I was just from talking to him. But if you don't fix it out fast enough, you are on a bit on sketchy ground, and that actually kind of helped him because he went down into a lower bracket, and didn't have to play Patrick or me or Arj until he got to the
finals,
semi-finals.
Yeah. I mean, I always lose the first game or first match in any tournaments, and it's not intentional. I'm kind of like forget everything that I did in practice and everything like that, and I just after that I'm like, oh yeah, I need to just play it how I play it. So. But that's just me. I'm an idiot when it comes to playing, though.
I mean, just from like playing against Lucan a couple of times over the weekend, he knew what he was doing. Like super, like I know what I'm doing. Like he would take like a minute and just sit there in quiet. It was kind of a strange experience playing against him because he's a very kind of
calculating in a way.
Yeah. I guess that's the right word. But he was like, I'm going to do this and then this and then this. And he was talking to himself kind of and just working it out in his head and then just did it. Like I generally have to kind of move the dice around.
And
actually the game I took off him in Swiss, I had to sit there and be like, okay, this is what I think I'm going to do. And then move a bunch of dice around and then was like, no, that's not how it works. Let me do this again. So he was gracious enough to let me do that. Probably because he knew he was going to win game 3 by a mile.
See, it sounds like he's playing it kind of like a chess game because that's kind of what I do is I plan on what is going to go on in the sequencing, and I kind of know what my opponent is going to do in response and retaliation.
Well, yeah, I guess not. Yeah, he definitely had it was kind of like a computer program. Like he knew he had to do this to win.
Yeah,
and it was just kind of it was a very annoying team to play against because it was very kind of like uninteractive. There wasn't that much you could do to slow it down unless you had distraction, and then it became a bit more interesting. But it was very much like I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and then win.
Yeah.
Whereas I generally build my teams to do like I can adapt to whatever my opponent's doing. And I think that team kind of showed me that maybe that's not always the best thing to do. Maybe it's just have a plan and stick to it and then do that.
Yeah.
But I think that's why the Yanti team is so strong, right? Because you can have that plan which is buy Yanti, buy Pseudo Dragon, buy Zandala.
Go to town.
Get those 3 out, and then start winning, right? You have that kind of regimented plan of this is what you do. These are the steps.
Mm-hmm.
But also, aside from those 3 pieces, you have a bunch of adaptability.
Yeah.
So you can do both with that team. And Arj, I mean, that inclusion of the Super Rare Mimic was super good. Like, that won him a bunch of games. Being able to copy a Super Rare Mimic and having 2 of them, so when you buy an action, you're doing 8 damage with the Pseudo Dragon out. It's just mad.
Yeah, I think Super Rare Mimic and Super Rare Doppelganger are probably right up there, but I think Super Rare Mimic's more adaptable to what you need to do and what your opponent's doing, whereas Doppelganger, it can get you there and it can do the things you need it to do, but I really just think Mimic's probably the way to go if you don't need that ramp, and on that Yanti team, you don't need the common Mimic at all.
Well, yeah. Like, so in the game against me, it's a good example of how effective Super Rare Mimic is. He fielded Super Rare Mimic, copied my Gold Dragon, attacked Breath Weaponed.
Oh, man.
Then when I just blocked with the site or whatever survived, I think it was I blocked with my own Gold Dragon, I think. I can't remember. Or maybe I distracted it back.
Mm-hmm.
I distracted it back. Then as soon as he did that, he changed his Mimic into a Zandala, so it would survive against my Breath Weapon the next turn.
Oh, man.
Because you could do that in the global step. Like, yeah. It's just like, that dude is, that card is so adaptable.
Yeah. And it's pretty cheap to get out, too.
5 cost, yeah. I mean, I think it's balanced. I think it does have a nice balance to it because, again, you're using a slot just to get a second copy of a die you already have, which isn't the most ideal scenario. But in a high level, like in a casual tournament, I don't think it's that useful.
Mm-hmm.
In a kind of competitive, very high level competitive tournament, it gives you that slight edge. And yeah, I wish I'd run that card. That card would have been so good.
Yeah. I mean, do you even have that card or have it with you?
Yeah. Okay. No, I didn't have it with me. When I go to tournaments, I normally bring a fun team and the team I'm going to run. I don't let myself be swayed by the possibility of changing, because if I can, like at UK Nats, I change something really stupid normally.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, Canadian Nats, the first UK Nats I went to, or the one I won at UK Nats, the Canadian Nats and Worlds, I didn't change my team. And I didn't take cards that let me change the team.
Makes sense.
Mm.
You could have done the thing where it's like someone says, well, if you change this, I'll let you borrow the card. And it's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know your card that well as I know mine.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about running, well, as you know, I was thinking about Super Rare Yanti.
Yeah.
As well. But to be honest, there were so few Yantis, apart from Arj's team, maybe I should have run something else instead of the common Yanti that I did run. Because the common Yanti was just in there to stop Super Rare Yanti.
Yeah. Yeah. I also like that the uncommon Yanti, the way you run it on some of your teams where you use it with a force attack global. Like you're forcing your opponent to take care of your youngster other ways. So it's really cool.
Yeah, I really like that card. Card's very strong. But yeah, no, I mean, as it turns out, the reason Lucan dropped, he was talking to me about this as well. The reason he dropped, he was thinking about either taking Shriek or Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And he took Wonder Woman instead of Shriek, which is kind of a crazy call, in my opinion. But it super worked out for him because that Wonder Woman is definitely a very strong card. When there is force attack and distract globals in the game.
And there is in the meta now.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think the meta is healthy? It's a wide variety of teams, wide variety of cards. Do you think it's a healthy meta now?
I definitely think Super Rare Yanti is by far so if you're talking about just individual cards, if you were to go up to someone in the street and tell them, hey, build me a Super Rare Yanti team, hey, build me a Gold Dragon team, the person you built, the Super Rare Yanti team would be better than basically any other team you built. Having said that, at very high level competitive play, my personal opinion is my Gold Dragon team beats Yanti about 70% of the time, which is very strong. my Gold Dragon is vulnerable to other cards. I wish Yanti didn't have space for distraction, Kate Bishop or Static Field. The fact that it does probably still pushes that team as the best team in the meta. But if you're looking at Worlds, the range of teams there was no team anywhere near identical to each other. And the inclusion of Venerable Dreadnought is going to be interesting when people start messing around with that. So I think it's potentially a good meta. I actually think WizKids didn't mess up too bad by not banning Super Yanti. There are answers. I wish more people ran Super Yanti at Worlds because it would have been way better for me.
Sounds like it was better for you anyways. You just had some bad rolls.
No. That Fixit team
I mean,
deserved to beat me. That Fixit team would have beaten me.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you didn't.
I'm being very arrogant here, but I'm a very good player. I'm not saying that anyone else is Lucan is a very good player as well.
Yeah.
But if Lucan wasn't a very good player, he wouldn't have beaten me with that team.
Mm-hmm.
But anyone who is good with that team would have beaten my Gold Dragon team.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm referring to like the fact that you did so well against not just like in the top 4, you did decently well against everyone that you played, but it was just overall you only dropped 1 match, and you did really well in that. You just on the one match that you lost, it was a back and forth, and you missed 3 shrieks.
Yeah, but
he would have beat you. I understand what you're saying.
That's the thing, right? Like that's why I think Yanti is still the best thing.
Yeah, because
Yanti, it didn't matter. Like.
Yeah, and Yanti has so many different ways she can go. You can kind of build based on the meta.
The fact that you win during your turn before your attack step is super powerful. It's just very, very strong. By winning by buying stuff is just way too strong. With Yanti, you have to get a lot of stuff out in the field, which gives you an opportunity to play against it. But my team was very geared to stopping Yanti. That's why I think I can stop Yanti.
Yeah.
And if you want the flexibility, so if Fixit became a thing, my Gold Dragon team wouldn't have space to flex into stopping Gold Dragon Fixit, because it would then be vulnerable to Collector, Dreadnought, all the stuff that I kind of tech secondarily against. So it'd be interesting to see how the meta moves going forward. I think it's in an okay place. It's definitely not Bard meta, Bard Imprisoned. It definitely has options. Because Yanti is so regimented in what it does, that gives people space. But if Yanti fires, it's still probably going to win.
Yeah. Yeah. There are a few cards that stop Yanti and an Attune team, but they're a 5 cost and a little 5 or more to stop her, and it's not very effective compared to buying a Yanti, buying a Zendala, and buying a Pseudo Dragon. Cumulatively, it's buying more than what that's worth, but
the thing is that all 3 of those pieces are super cheap.
Yeah.
And Zendala offers protection against one of the big threats against that team, which is Gold Dragon. So you have some inbuilt protection there. It was interesting that no one ran Wasp. I thought I'd see some people try and run like an aggro Tune team.
Oh, I love Wasp.
Yeah. Also, interestingly, there was no Throne Brick. I mean, I think there was a couple, but there was no Yanti Throne Brick.
Oh, okay.
Actually, there might have been one. There might have been one Yanti, but it wasn't super rare. It was the common. Which going into it, I was like, oh, Yanti Throne.
Yeah.
Throne Brick is how Yanti ramps. So yeah, I mean, maybe Arj's team. I mean, Arj's team didn't suffer because of that, but he could have definitely fit that team, that piece on.
Yeah, I mean, he had
which would have been very strong.
He had static field and res, and he.
Yeah, but you can flip down, you can push down.
Yeah.
Res onto an Atlas, right? So you have Atlas, and then you now have Throne Brick.
Yeah.
Which is what I was testing against. But that probably wouldn't have left space for that Super Mimic, which is probably Arge's MVP card. So it's very different. There's stuff, there's options, there's choices, which is good. And then Patrick's Shield team was just wacky, but like destroy people. So maybe people need to work on that because that could be a thing.
Yeah, I'm sure Patrick's adjusted and changed it a little bit here and there since Worlds.
Well, maybe. But yes, it'll be interesting to see how that.
I've actually tested Patrick on every iteration of that team, kind of watched it evolve over the month and a half that he was testing. And he changed one piece out of it, and that was it.
That doesn't surprise me.
He tried different things, but from like the second week he started testing it, he already kind of had more or less of an idea, and all he did was just change one thing. I think it was the inclusion of did he run Dreadnought? I can't remember if he did or
he did. Yeah, that Dreadnought is that Dreadnought makes that team really, really, really strong.
Yeah, and he told me about that. He was like, well, I was trying to stay away from Dreadnought, but hard.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how range kind of develops because range is very good.
Yeah, it seems like it might be a counter to Attune a little bit, but then again, I think if you marry the two, I think it could be insane going forward.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I don't know if it has room for that, but maybe. But also, what are you going to attack through with? I mean, Yanti doesn't win by attacking through.
True. What up, Ross?
Hey.
Sorry, I was going to say hi, but I was letting them finish a point. But yeah, I don't know. I think Wasp on a team like that could be pretty good, but that's just because I really love Wasp.
Yeah,
and like under surveillance along with like Zendala and Pseudo Dragon.
I like it. I think it's very strong.
Yeah,
but Attune as a keyword is just very, very good.
Yeah,
annoyingly good, probably.
So,
but then I mean, yeah, the option is like that's why Gold Dragon is such a good counter against Yanti because it has Attune itself.
Yeah, and the person's not going to have enough things to ping it off before they buy because Gold Dragon's huge.
Yeah. Well, with Super Rare Mimic and Super Rare Yanti together and Pseudo Dragon, you can do 8 damage with one purchase.
Yeah, or one play. So, hey, what's up, Michael? I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, Mike.
By the way, everyone, we're having virtual worlds coming up. I know I'm splitting up the conversation a little bit here, but I want to make sure everyone knows that. It's in the description. Sign up for it. You have to be signed up by the 12th. That's going to be in about 7 days, so be sure to sign up, please. Ben's going to be playing in it. I might be playing in it, depending on how many people are going to be in it. I've kind of told myself I'm not going to be in any tournaments to make sure organization runs smoothly. Robert's probably going to be in it. Has that wishy-washy talk about him, but he always winds up entering because he loves playing. So
yeah, I have a team already built. Probably not going to play my world team. Just putting it out there. I'm going to try something else.
Okay. Are you going to play Guardians of the Galaxy team again?
I am trying my new favorite ramp. My new favorite ramp is Guardians base, so I'll try it.
I was really surprised when you ran that in the one tournament that we had, and you actually did okay for a fun team, but it was just a fun team for the most part. So
Guardians are good, man. Guardians are pretty strong.
They've gotten stronger.
They're definitely not the best team in like they're not the best affiliation. Yeah. Right now, the best affiliation is Avengers. That Hulk is super good.
Yeah.
Villains. Okay, ignore.
Yeah. So be sure to enter the tournament. We'll probably try to show as many matches as we possibly can. It's going to be a one-day event. We're looking to just have fun, and we may have some prize support going into that. And by the way, the straw poll came back, and you guys don't mind paying money to enter a tournament as long as it's not much. It'll never be more than 3, but we might start having having charge to enter a tournament. It's not going to be that much though. So
I have world's prizes to give away as well.
Oh, shucky ducky.
Although I don't have a full set of Thor or a full set of X-Men that I should have had, but
Well,
never
to
mind.
be clear, we're not charging anybody for the virtual worlds, and
No.
we don't know if
Yeah,
we're
no,
gonna. We don't know which one
We
we're
don't know
gonna
what's gonna
charge
happen with that. Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen with that going
Yeah.
forward.
until we get like confirmed on our prize pool. Then we will tell you. We will let everybody know that it will be charged or not. But we're not gonna
Yeah.
do it last minute or anything like that.
Yeah. We'll put it in the description of every tournament, whether it's prize pay to get in or free. So this one's free because it was made before we actually made that decision. So, so these two gentlemen kind of want to play each other. So
I just want to play some games. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
playing stupid World Team for ages, so I wanted to actually have some fun teams.
oh,
Yeah, I'm totally down for playing some fun team.
oh man.
I
And
need to find my other dice though.
and by the way, the people that won the draw were, I'm gonna get it out to you, the three that I'm responsible for, and Robert's gonna get the one that he's responsible for by the end of the week. We've been kind of sick, so we'll be doing that though.
Oh yeah, that's where Rob is today. He's dead somewhere.
Yeah, he's in a ditch.
Dead or dying. We don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Unconfirmed reports that he's dead.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wait, did you guys have the day off today?
I had the day off, and I just basically slept all day.
That worked.
Because of the very sad death of George W.
Herbert, no, that
George H.W. Sorry.
yeah, Herbert
Not-
Walker
not-
Bush.
Not the young. The senior.
The Rhode Island transplant to Texas. Yes, we're all very sad.
Mhm.
In Texas, all the flags are flown at half staff.
Do you get that every time a president dies?
Yes.
Hmm.
And anytime a local politician dies in Texas, they do the Texas flag at half staff, at least, and possibly the American flag. So
But you don't get a day off for that.
no, we don't. No.
A day off. Yeah, that'd be.
We didn't get a day off when like Margaret Thatcher died.
Well, how long was she in charge there?
Too long.
Yeah, like 10 to about 10
No,
years.
8 years. 8
Eight-
years.
oh, okay.
Yeah, the same terms. Something.
The Thatch.
Yep, the Thatch. Okay, camera setup. I'm gonna run you through my team. I'm very excited about it.
All right.
You're very excited about it. You should be.
I'm. If you could see, never mind. You would know if I'm really excited right now if it was from the chest down.
Okay, that's gross.
Appropriate.
Yeah, Mike, I feel the same way. All I do is work and sleep. All right. So I got it focused on your team, Ben.
Yeah, you don't need to focus on Joe's team.
Oh,
No.
you said you're going to explain your team.
Oh yeah, it's a team up team. Hooray!
Yay.
And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, 10. No, 11. 11 affiliations.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my goodness.
And my plan is to do +10 to +10 to everyone. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. All right. All right. And here's
It also
Joe's.
has distraction, which is kind of stupid.
You have that on your own team?
Yeah.
Well, because
Trust
you
me,
can team up
there's a
and
combo.
buff everybody and then distract.
Yeah, they can't
you,
distract
so
everyone.
many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have all masks ruin your plans.
Well, it's so funny because whenever I was building this team, I was like, man, I probably shouldn't go too hard. And so I decided to put a Wonder Woman Child of Clay on there.
All right. So you want to go over your team real quick, Joe?
Yeah. I need to get the dice for the doppelganger, but I have revisited the instant war strategy. I'm going to stay on that one. I'm going to build casual to competitive on that. Basically, in order to push more damage, I put the doppelganger, the 4 cost that when fielded KO all opposing sidekicks and deal 1 damage to target opponent for each sidekick KO'd in this way. And then I've also got Black Widow fielding my sidekicks for instant war.
Mm.
Will also get a buff from fielding her. So And then the Green Devil Mask and the Billy Club. And Shriek for backup.
Yay, Shriek.
I know. I don't always plan on using it though. I want to see your team do well. Let me grab I'm gonna grab my 2 doppelganger dice. I'll be right back.
Steven, we just got done going over the worlds a little bit with Ben and his disappointment and self-loathing and how he's the greatest player ever to play the game. And then now we're gonna have him and Joe play each other.
I only speak the truth.
You are, if anything, brimming with confidence at all times, and that's why I like you.
I am the best player, called me.
Starting with B?
No, just called me.
Okay, all right.
But what we're doing right now is we're playing a game, and you can critique my team if you'd want, Steven. You can judge me for having team up and static field. But trust me when I say... Oh, I have some Warhammer cards. I'll show you the Warhammer cards.
Yeah.
You might not know what they are. That'd be cool.
I mean, we went over them on our live stream last Wednesday, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've forgotten now.
Yeah.
This is static field. It has a crap ability. But it's 2 costs if you want the crap ability.
Mm.
And has distraction global. Hooray! I have the reason for static field is because I have this. Don't tell Joe, but this is the Fetid Boat Drone.
Oh,
It has deadly. So I attack with it, pull it back, and your whole field's gone.
oh my god.
That's a bad area. And then I can use Man and Mask to stop their wind fielded from coming back. That's a plan anyway.
Nice.
And then Skyclaw, who is ramp when Trim is ramp.
Nice.
Ooh.
When he's blocked, prep die from my bag. So
By the way, Joe, you weren't supposed to be listening to that.
yeah, you want.
Oh, I wasn't. Trust me. I literally just came in.
Hooray!
All right. So let's go with Ben's way of seeing who goes first. Ben, do you care who goes first?
No.
All right. So Joe, do you want to go first or second?
I am always gonna go first.
All right. This is literally how every single time we play, Ben's like, I don't care.
No, it's better to practice either or.
Yeah. I mean, when we practice with my crap teams against your great team, we went first or second.
Yeah, you have to vary it, but
Yeah.
generally going first is better still.
All right, Tabashi Road Pass.
Okay. You have the Fetid Boat Drone Global, right? And Res.
Yep, I do. I'm giving you all the options, sir.
No energy
That's how
fixer.
casual we are.
Yeah, you're not playing Robert. You don't have energy fixers.
I'm going to do I want to reroll both these? Probably. Hooray! I'll buy Switch.
You
Feels
jerk.
psychic.
Which, come on, man. I said I wasn't gonna use my Shriek.
Well, he's forcing the issue.
Apparently he is.
That's what top tier players do. They force the issue.
Top
could-
tier, huh?
Yeah.
I'm the
Top
Yanti.
mid.
I'm the Yanti of players.
Jesus. Everyone hates you?
Yes. Everyone wants to be me.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone wants to be him. Hey, Ben, you don't happen to have a Professor X on your team, do you?
No.
That doesn't add affiliations, so no.
It just adds more power on the board, but whatever. We'll do 3 for an instant war and res.
Oh, you have Billy Club. Yeah, you do have an energy fixer.
I do. I told you I was giving you all the options.
I will buy a Madam Mask. I will spin down. Ooh. Sorry, I'll spin down by a Madam Mask and then res.
All right.
I'll sell the ball. So yeah, how are you liking the Warhammer stuff? Everyone.
I haven't really had a chance to play with it all that much, but I'm wanting to try some teams out for the tournaments.
I have to tell you that the campaign draft box, even though I did awfully, was a lot of fun.
Mm.
And I
I'm gonna
really
feel
feel like
sidekick. And then I'm going to Bloat Drone the Tabashi Rogue that's in my bag. And as well as this Sidekick and the 3 go in my bag. Convenient. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Alright, so Womp womp. Okay.
Wait, why are you rolling 4?
What's that?
Why are you rolling 4? Oh, never mind. I'm watching it on the live stream. That's really stupid. Like, why are you a turn behind? Okay.
Oh my god, dude! Why
Okay.
are you?
Are we good now? We're good.
All right.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I think we're going to go. And this is kind of tough. Oh, apparently I have somebody with me. Hang on, just one.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's. I'm going to try and build a team for all different of the 4 different
Affiliations. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that it adds a lot of affiliations for team up. I think Laurier would really like that, and I
Yeah.
assume he was all about that.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Yeah, I already built. So I built. I'm going to do, like I was saying earlier, I'm going to do a stream with maybe I don't know. I'm going to play some games with Zach
Mm.
From Dice Monster, James and Zach. And I built like a Plague Marine team already,
Oh.
which is I think pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then I built like an all range team, which I think is pretty fun. I definitely think
Alright.
Plague Marines, although that's what I ran at the draft and I got stomped,
Mm-hmm.
they're my favorite, I think.
Yeah, I definitely like those dice in the X-Men campaign box, Michael. I think those look amazing.
Oh, yes.
So we're gonna go. What are we gonna do here? I think I need to buy another Instant War,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna activate Instant War. So we're each gonna draw 3 and
Alright,
field
same.
3 sidekicks.
It's gonna mess my bag up.
Yeah, man.
That's the point.
Okay, that's fine.
So what do you think about the 40K stuff, Joe?
I am enjoying it so far. I've only got the campaign box. I'm going out to get the 2 team packs next week.
Mm-hmm.
That shop that we met up at, Chris, you and me and Rob, that still had some there. So I'm hoping that they're still there.
Common Grounds?
Yeah, which is a pretty cool place.
Yeah, if you guys are ever in the Dallas Fort Worth area, check out Common Grounds. They're super organized. Oh, it's so good.
I'm passing priority and turn.
Okay, I have 2 in my bag, so 2 psychics gonna add, and then 3 are gonna go in the bag.
Hacks.
I like that one.
So, Steven, you having the most experience with the 40K stuff right now, do you think the meta is gonna continue to just be kind of every team has a chance and not just Yanti?
I'm gonna sacrifice a psychic and roll 2.
I'm just saying, I didn't get a sponsorship. I'm just saying a place that was really good. If you ever go to Common Grounds, you'll understand.
Which MetaMask is that? Is that the one that stops going
competitive?
Yeah. For MetaMask field, switch. I guess I'm buying a ENT.
Yay.
2 and res.
Right, I'm going to force your Scarlet Witch to attack.
Okay. Not blocking.
Nope.
Spinning mask down, bring it back.
Okay.
Or static fielding it back, to be more precise.
We understood you. I almost feel like the Blackbird Global has kind of a place in the meta now a little bit with a lot of
Patrick's team was that we were talking about it, at Worlds that team does a lot to hurt Yanti.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pay 1 to field Tabashi Rogue on level 3 to Instant War, dealing you 3 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna field sidekicks. We'll put the stuff back.
But yeah, I agree with Steven that I don't think Warhammer's going to change the meta that significantly. Apart from Dreadnought, I think Dreadnought has a place.
Yeah.
The rest are just super fun by themselves.
And then I'm going to sack a sidekick and draw and roll the last 2 in my bag.
Man, Joe's doing some things.
I am.
That's my instant war pool.
Yep.
I'll take another 3. But yeah, no, I think Dreadnought.
Just about to have his game all messed up.
Why?
The cat is on his playmat with him not around.
Oh no.
How many dice left in your bag, Ben?
Oh, I took it. I took it already. How many left
You
after
already-
this? There's 2
No,
after.
no. So after the second is the war. How much?
2.
Okay. So how much damage was dealt?
I'm down to 14 currently.
Jeez.
Okay. Yay! I'm gonna spin this sidekick down to a mask, and then I'm going to pass priority and pass turn.
Okay, 2 points of backburn for 2. Okay. Don't really want that, do I?
Yeah.
What are these?
You got all them sidekicks.
Apparently, I want this.
Is that the super Ayanti or common?
No, I don't have the super.
Oh, okay.
It's common. Kind of like they're not to be honest.
Nice. Yeah, I kind of regret trading that Tsar Colossus, but I traded it for a Malekith at the time, and I'm not really
Been down. I'll buy a team up.
not that mad about it. So, Tsar Colossus seems like he might be a little bit better now.
Last priority.
I will Tabashi Rogue Global. So we both draw 1. You take 1.
Okay.
All right. Pass back.
Mm-hmm.
Make pass and turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, that one's staying right there. Ooh, I don't.
But yeah, no, I do think this Tabaxi Rogue has some legs as well. I mean, I don't think it has all the
Oh
pieces.
no,
it
it's
needs.
the war.
I think it's susceptible to things, but I think it is very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
get
making instant war basically do 3 damage every time you roll, pretty strong.
And also the fact that, well, Scarlet Witch is the only thing holding Joe off right now.
Mm-hmm.
But he could still do a damage a turn.
It's kind of tough.
Ben, I believe you're on an 11 turn clock, or 11 turn clock.
Yep.
He's not on 11 turn clock. I can get that doppelganger out. So let's go. We'll go 1 to res. Putting this one in my bag. We'll go. So there's 5 and a mask. So I have 1 energy left over. I'm gonna purchase a doppelganger, and then I'm going to feathered bloat drone. Sacrifice, draw and roll 2.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to use that 1 left over from the energy to field a level 3 doppelganger.
Okay. Which one is it?
When field. Oh, you jerk. Never mind. It doesn't happen because Mana Mask.
Yeah.
I should have done Green Devil Mask. That was completely my fault.
See you later, Mike.
Spin this
I
bad
was
boy
wondering
down.
about that.
Pass priority and pass turn. Well, yeah, I just didn't. Wasn't
Okay.
paying attention.
3, take 1 for 1. I'll roll these 3.
So you're at 10, right?
I am at 10.
Okay.
Teamup's probably pretty good in that.
Yeah, it is.
Me right here. I don't really want any of those. What I want is one of those. Okay,
I
I'll fill
can't
that.
believe I didn't roll the. Or I can't believe I didn't grab the green double mask.
It would have been funny.
I'll spend 3 to buy a Sky Claw.
The claw.
I'll use team up. So 1, 2, 3. So everything gets +2/+2.
Okay.
I'll deal your sidekick 1 attune ping.
Okay.
And then I will swing with these dudes.
Everyone in the pool.
So that's 3. Let's see. 3, 6, 9,
18 if you load through.
18. So I'll block one of them.
Actually, I may as well attack with the anti because she's unblockable. Suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, that changes the dynamic there. Hum.
Because she's a 5, right?
She's a 5, yeah.
Casually a 5.
Mm-hmm. It's not quite the +10/+10 I was hoping for, but never mind.
Yeah.
I'll block. Let's see. Man, kind of tough. Block one of the sidekicks, bounce 2 of them back. Yeah, let's do that. So block one of the sidekicks with the 4/6 doppelganger,
Mm-hmm.
and then bounce 2 of them back.
The anti-black?
Yes, and another
That's
sidekick.
sidekick. Okay, and then you take 1, 2, 3, 4, so 12.
All right, I'm at 8.
Yep.
My, how the tables have turned.
Well, it's.
Keep giving me sidekicks.
No, yeah, I don't have a problem with that because I have a green devil mask on my team. So
True.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can get a repeat here. All right.
Everything else looks good, yeah.
Well. And I don't have a sidekick to roll up either.
I think everyone, when they have a Serac, they don't use them all that much. But when they don't have them, they're like, oh, I wish I had a Serac.
I think
So
that just the fact that he's once per turn is just.
I mean, I think everyone just got spoiled with Parallax.
True. Yeah, I definitely think that Serac is balanced.
Yeah, so I'll just purchase a green double mask. Pass priority.
Nope.
And pass turn.
Okay. That was too many. That's a shame because that was a good pull. Okay.
I wish a Serac was like any die. I think that would be still fair.
Yeah, once per turn, any die. Yeah, that would be not bad.
Yeah, that seemed really good.
Because if you don't have action heavy team, it's just it doesn't fit on your team.
I'll field that bad boy, and I think I'm gonna try and buy a fetid bloat drone.
Oh, here we go. It's happening.
Pass priority.
Let's see. How many do I have in my bag? Was that? That's 4. Yeah, I will pass back.
10.
Actually, yeah, I'll pass back.
Yeah, 10.
It's cool.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine. Oh, why you gotta do
That Scarlet Witch is just killing you, man.
that? Yeah, I really should have. Whoops.
And now you're just
really
throwing your
should've-
dice all over the place.
Yeah, I really should have gone for that Green Devil Mask. That's what killed me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the Fetid Bloat during global. It's interesting. I think it's definitely has potential we need to practice with.
Yeah. Not this time. We'll go 2 for a Tabashiro Global.
Oh.
So you take 1.
Yep.
Good sir. Kind sir.
Joe's trying to help out the table, trying to garner some help and a little bit of a hey, don't kill me yet, please. I'm helping you.
I will pass the turn.
I will have this dude. And we're hoping for Fetid Bloat Drone, aren't we? That's what we want to
Yeah,
see.
I mean, I do really like Acerex. I usually run action heavy teams. I've also given it some thought to running what's his name from Batman.
How many dice give me a bag?
6? No. It's
I
8.
f- I forget his name.
But I got 4 sidekicks. I've got a Green Devil Mask and Instant War. And I don't think I have anything else. Let me count them. Hang on.
No, not Mr. Miracle.
Yeah, it's 6.
I think what I want to do here is roll a shield.
Of course, you get it when you want it.
Pay 1. Oh, wait. I'll pay. Doesn't matter. I'll pay 1 to field Skyclaw. When he's blocked, he preps a die for my bag. I'll field a sidekick.
Ooh.
I know. I'm going to sack a sidekick, take 2 damage.
Rip
so
Hunter.
Roll 2.
Okay, so
No,
you're
yeah.
I have you at 6, and I'm at 8, right?
Rip Hunter seems like
7, I
Oh,
believe.
sorry.
Oh, so that last Tabashi Road Global, did you not take that one down?
17, 14, 11, then you Tabaxi Rogue twice. So you've done 3 instant wars and Tabaxi Rogue twice.
And then you've taken 2 and 1 back burn, so a total of 3 back burn.
I know, so you instant war twice.
So
17, 14, 2 bag burn down to 12, 1 bag burn 11, then 2 Tabaxi Rogues to 9, and then the 2 just here.
So 7, okay.
So yeah, I was thinking about Rip Hunter, the uncommon Rip Hunter. It
You
just
better not get that team up.
Oh, you suck.
Ooh.
oh, someone needs a Zarek.
Fetid Bloat Drone only once per turn, isn't it?
Yeah, only once per turn.
But don't you both have it?
No, I have
No.
the deadly one.
He has the better version of a bloat drone, to be honest with you. Mine's just combo fodder.
Yeah.
So Green Devil Mask could come up. I'd probably die if that happens, but I have Switch, so maybe that doesn't happen. I'll pass priority.
I will. Yeah, I'll go ahead and force Scarlet Witch to attack.
Oh my god.
There she goes.
Okay.
I will also attack with the anti.
Okay. Not unblockable, right?
No.
Okay, so I will block with the doppelganger on there.
Okay. And I will pull back my Switch.
And then I'm going to Tabashi Rogue again,
Okay.
dealing you 1 damage. So now you're down to 6.
Yep.
Cool. Cool. So who did you pull back and oh okay, I see it. I got you.
So Joe's got 8 and Ben's got 6.
Oh, I didn't pull the Green Devil Mask. so that's kind of unfortunate.
I think in your instance, it's not good to have it on the first pull. Like if you can do the global to pull it out, I think you're actually
Yeah.
doing better.
You right. Okay, so I have to reroll this, but I did get my sidekick. Ooh, ow. Failing me so hard. Alright. Field sidekick, blood drone. Drone roll 2. There's a green double mask in here. And then I might get an instant war, which would be great. Oh, nope.
No such luck, sir.
Alright, green double mask comes up. I'll go ahead and do that.
Yep.
Only Scarlet Witch and the sidekick come up.
So you've got, let's see, you're down to 6.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get around this? What is Skyclaw's global there?
Once per turn, target blocked character dice gets +2 attack.
And you don't have any pump globals or anything on your side?
Just that Skyclaw one.
So you got 2 blockers. Alright. I will go ahead and Tabashi Rogue.
Okay.
Switch it down to 5. Then I will pass priority.
I'm going to go ahead and force Tabaxi Rogue to attack.
Alright. I'll attack with both the Rogue and the...
Sure, I'll block the doppelganger with Psychic.
J-Biz, it's all right, man. You can always rewatch it later.
So you're going to block the doppelganger?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on just a second. Yeah, I'll pull Rogue back.
Okay.
Pass the tizzy.
We're just Ben and Joe just wanted to play a game against each other, and we already talked about Worlds. So if you want to catch Ben's opinion on Worlds and how he did and how everyone else's stuff is, check out the beginning of the stream. It's going to be able to be watched after we're done streaming. So.
Well,
they do have some 40k stuff on the team, though.
We do have 40k stuff on the team. That's why.
Yeah, we do have 40k stuff.
Do I want to do that? That puts me down quite badly. What's in your bag?
A whole lot of nothing. No, I'm just playing. So I have 2 sidekicks.
And an instant war? No, just 2 sidekicks.
Yeah, the instant war's right here.
Madam Web would have been useful, yeah. No, I'll field these guys. On that.
No.
I'm going to team up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everything gets +4/+4.
Oh my goodness.
I will do 1 attune to you.
To my face, okay?
7. I will pass priority.
I'm going to go ahead and Tabashi Rogue global.
Okay.
You take another point damage.
Mm-hmm. And then if I attack with everything, I win, I think.
Okay. So I'll bounce that Yanti back.
Make more sense to block. Okay, yeah, sure.
And then what's the? Let's see.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, sorry, I did that badly.
Oh, hang on, I didn't read when all opposing character dice must block. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
I have to block.
yeah, I know it's not game. I'm on short. I have two
Okay.
short.
So I will block the Scarlet Witch with the. Are you? So you're attacking still?
Probably shouldn't. I won't attack with those because that's kind of stupid. I'll attack with the Fetter Bloat Drone and the Anti.
Okay. I'm still gonna bounce the Yanti back, and I'll block the Bloat Drone with Doppelganger.
Okay.
And then
Everything
you
has to block,
said-
so you have to block with everything.
Yeah. So you also attacked with a.
No, I didn't. I
Psychic
just
or
spun
no?
the psychic down. No.
Okay. So we'll go. Yeah.
So
we'll
everything
have
has
to
to
do it that
block
way.
Bloat Drone. Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
And you push
So how are
back
you dealing your
Yanti.
damage?
It doesn't matter. Fetter Bloat Drone has deadly and it has
Okay.
+4, so it has 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 defense.
Okay. Alrighty. All right. So one from the bag, and then all this mess. One, two, three. All right. I can't go wrong with 2 instant wars here.
Unless you do.
Unless I do. All right. Well, one of them's staying. Keep that right there. This is good. All right, instant war. Give me some justice. No. Ugh! All right. I will pay a fist to field Tobashi Rogue. Actually, no, I won't do that. I'm gonna use this to field both Rogue, or actually, pay the fist, field the Rogue. Resurrection Global. Will pay 2 for the Rogue. So you draw 1 and you take 1.
Ah, sorry. Yep. Down to 3.
Man.
I will field sidekick and then Fetter Bloat Drone.
Mhm.
Oh, no green double mask. Literally the last one in the bag.
It's better for you. Probably only have 3 cards there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it
it'd
means you
still-
can't feel
It would
anything.
still keep you down, yeah. So
I suppose so.
I don't think you need anything else fielded though. I'm gonna sidekick, spin him down, and then field. Yeah, and then field Doppelganger. You don't have any sidekicks, right?
Nope.
All right. Pass priority.
Nope.
Pass turn.
Okay. That wasn't the right one.
Has anyone played with Into Battle? Jabez is wanting to know.
Which one's Into Battle? Oh, I think I have that in one of my Yeah, I played with it in the draft. It's interesting. It's a bit wonky, which isn't the best thing in the world, but it's good. You often end up getting the thing you don't want to get, right?
Yeah. Prep 2 dice from your bag. If both dice are psychic dice, prep an additional bag. Then burst and double burst roll all dice prep this way. Place them into your reserve pool. So you have a pretty good chance of getting pretty powerful things out.
Yeah.
I believe you have me on attacks here. Just by
you're on
because I'm
7.
at 7. Yeah.
I have 6.
Because you're going to send something back.
You could possibly pull a team up. Oh, no, that would kill you.
No, I'm on 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you can tabaxi rogue, I suppose.
Yeah, it'd still possibly kill you.
So I can't stack a sidekick. Okay, so never mind. Okay. I guess I'll pay this dude, field these dudes. Oh, why am I doing that one? This one. I'll pass priority.
I'm gonna go ahead and Tabashi Rogue global right now.
Okay. That's 2.
Green double mask.
And then I guess I'll swing with everything.
All right. So line them up biggest to least attackers.
They are.
As far as power goes.
They are.
Oh, so Scarlet Witch is a 5?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. I'm blocking her with the doppelganger. Blocking bloat drone and then sending Madame Mask back.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Sending Yanti back.
Okay. Cool.
So how much damage is that?
6.
6. Okay. So I'm down to 1 and you're down to 2.
Yep. I'm going to bring switch back.
Okay.
Cleo. Oh yeah, that. What does that Cleo do?
Clear. I can pay a bolt to deal 3 damage to target non-mystic character die whenever I can use a global.
Nice.
It's good shriek counter, kind of.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So you're down to 2. So
Yeah.
I've got you on Tabashi Rogue activation, and then as soon as you pass priority on your next turn, another Tabashi Rogue activation.
If you say so.
Yeah, because you can do the Black Widow global, and then I'm gonna bounce it back with this mask.
Come on then.
So field Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Let's see. Let's go green double mask. And then we'll Tabashi Rogue global.
Okay. Down to 1. 1-1. Yeah, I really like Clear. I was thinking about taking it to work. Dreadnought was just better.
He could ping out your Tabaxi Rogue
Oh, two Tabaxi Road, didn't you? I it's Prep Die.
Yeah.
How could he ping it out? Did he buy Cleo?
No, he has actions, and he has Yanti.
Ding,
I mean,
ding,
that's
ding.
true, but he'd have to do 3 of them
True.
Why?
because my Tabaxi Road's a 3/3.
Yeah, but you got 1 life.
Oh.
I'm going to force your Tabaxi Rogue to attack.
Okay. I'm going to KO this sidekick or sacrifice the sidekick to draw roll 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so all you need to do, I guess, is get a
Action.
get a duder.
True, but your Tabaxi Rogue is also going to die. Yeah.
Okay, so move to attacks and then bring it
I'll
back.
block with Bloat Drone.
Okay, bring it back.
Okay, Bloat Drone had deadly, so it dies anyway.
Is it? How is deadly worded?
As soon as you're engaged with anything with deadly, you die, no matter what happens.
That is a crappy ability. I thought it had to do damage.
Nope.
Damn.
Yep. So you can keep that mask if you'd like. It's okay or not.
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
Yeah.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Nope, that's
Did
good.
you get the action?
I did not.
Okay.
I did now.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
But I would have had enough of my attackers anyway. Although I suppose the
yeah.
bonus would have triggered. Never mind. I'll ping. I won't field. Yay!
Wait, what happened?
I just used team up. Yeah. Let's do it the other way. Let me be fun. I'm gonna field the 2 sidekicks and then Green Devil Mask. Triggers. Damn. And I lost. Oh no, I didn't. Yanti's still active.
Yeah, you didn't lose.
So I'll team up.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
I'm gonna.
All right.
Damn it, Deadly. I don't understand why that's a powerful ability.
As Steven said, it's not Magic the Gathering. So
Yeah, I'm like, man, it's got to be something similar to Death Touch. But
yeah.
that's my fault for not reading up on it. I know it's a good ability.
Oh yeah.
Super strong.
All right, so that was the game. Wow, that's too close to me. Too close. All right.
What do you mean too close?
I had the camera just on me because you guys are fiddling with your stuff. So, thank you everyone for tuning in and interacting with us. If you didn't get to watch the beginning of it, Ben talks about Worlds and how he thinks it's going and how it went for him and the meta and everything like that. And we also talk about the virtual Worlds that we got coming up. It's in the description to sign up. Please sign up. It'll be fun. Do it, everybody. Let's try to have more turnout than 13. Just saying.
That'd be cool.
So that's going to do it for us here at CR Game Room. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow us on our social medias. Help us be more social, if you will. And until next time, talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.